Hey guys, so I've been talking a lot about how much I love cream products in the warmer months. I just feel like they wear a little bit better, and when I sweat, they sort of fade a little bit more gracefully than powder products. Anyway, you guys recommended Nudestix to me, and I had tried Nudestix, I think lip pencils, and some of their eye pencils a really long time ago. So long ago that I've actually decluttered them because they were just a little bit dried out. So since then, they've come out with a number of different things, and I just haven't been able to revisit them. But very rarely do I get a number of you guys recommending the same thing. So you guys were screaming for me to try Nudestix. So I got a few of their things, and I actually went onto the Sephora site and noticed that they had this new little pack. It's called the Nudestix Mini-Nudes Skin Kit, and it comes with 3 all-over face colors. One in like a bloom color, one in a bronze, and one in a glow, which looks like a highlighter. So I picked this up, but I also wanted to try their, what is this called? The Tinted Blur Stick. It's not a foundation, or they're very clear in saying it's not like a stick foundation. It's more of like a complexion perfector. So we're going to use this also. And then I also picked up a full size of the All Over Face Dewy Color in Tiger Lily Queen. And this is, in addition to you guys, something Alana Davison recommended. You guys know how much I love hers. Let's go ahead and start with the Tinted Blur Stick. I'm just going to read quickly what they say it is, because like I mentioned, it's not like a stick foundation. So the Nudes Tinted Blur Stick is an innovative soft focus and light reflecting mineral stick that creates flawless looking skin by smoothing and blurring the appearance of texture, blemishes, discolorations, lines, and pores. The overall effect is a soft matte glow, never flat or blah. It could also be used as a primer, as like kind of a skin blurrer. So when I was reading the description of this, I was thinking, this sounds perfect. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like as the months get warmer, I get lazier and lazier with my makeup. Like I just want to wear less, and I just want like really simple, easy application. I don't know what that's about, and I spend most of my day indoors in air conditioning. I don't know, maybe it's like a summertime mood, like a vacation mood. Who knows? But anyway, after reading the description for this seemed perfect for this kind of lazy mood that I'm in. So this is what it looks like. Comes in a little stick like this. I have to admit, this is a little bit smaller than I thought. This is kind of like a chubby stick versus like the size of a foundation stick. And I don't like caps like this that just sort of sit on top, because this already feels like it's gonna kind of fall off pretty quickly. But that is the packaging. I got it in the color Light 2. And while I'm down here, whoa, that's really small. It's made in the US, but I believe Nudestix is a Canadian company. And I'm just gonna kind of dab where I need it on my cheeks here to start. I have a bit of redness here, and I also have redness down here along my jawline. So I'll start there. I'm gonna use my fingers. And, oh, well, it blends really easily. And it definitely is like a powdery kind of finish. I don't feel it on my skin at all. I'm just gonna add a little bit more. Okay, well, right off the bat, I really like how easy it was to blend in. Like I'm just brushing my finger across my face and it blends in seamlessly. This kind of matte finish isn't really my favorite, but I do agree with what they were saying. I don't feel like it looks very dry, and it definitely doesn't look very flat. So that's nice. And I just put it on this half of my face so we can compare. And like they said, this is definitely far from any kind of foundation. There really isn't much coverage, but I do feel like it's evened out my skin tone a little bit. All right, let me finish applying it to my face, and then we'll take another closer look. All right, so there it is all over my face. I really, really like how easy the application was. I'm just not exactly sure if I'm a fan of the result. Again, I'm just not really the biggest fan of a matte finish, but as long as it doesn't make me look dry, I'm usually okay with it. And I think in the summertime, it's actually great. I'm sure I'll get pretty shiny if I go outside and spend any time in the heat. Well, my laziness is definitely setting in. I mean, I think I could probably use a little bit of concealer here, but I'm gonna forego it. We're gonna do a very natural look with these nude sticks. Maybe we'll come back later and add a little bit. All right, so let's take a look at this nude skin set. And it comes in another tin. I'm not the biggest fan of these tins. I think I'm gonna toss them, and it seems like kind of a waste. But they do have a mirror on the inside of the lid here, which is pretty handy. It's one of those funhouse mirrors though. And then there's 3 little sticks inside. So we have Sun Kissed, which is, well, it looks like it's supposed to be kind of like the bronze. That's this guy right here. Let's start there. This is what Sun Kissed looks like. It looks like It looks like a bronze, but it looks very, very like peachy toned. So we'll see how this works. I'm gonna put this where I would contour. This actually looks more like a blush. I'm gonna use my Zoeva face shape brush. I really like how easily these products blend in though. I don't even think I needed this brush. I could have just used my fingers. I think once I blended it out, it's okay as a bronzer, but it is definitely a very kind of peachy tone bronzer for me. I think I really would like this more as a blush. So in the future, I think I'll keep this in mind for a blush and maybe not a bronzer. But today I'll use this as a bronzer since that's what they're calling it in this set. So there is Sun-Kissed applied. Maybe it'll look a little bit more bronzy when I put the blush on, you know, in terms of like relativity. So what I'm gonna do actually is put highlighter on next, and then we're gonna decide which blush we wanna use. So I'm gonna use Hey Honey. And again, this is the one in the Nudies set, and they do describe it as a glow. Oh, this one looks a little dark as a highlighter. Let's give it a shot. That's nice. That's a really subtle highlight. I really thought it was going to be something a little bit too deep and too dark. I wasn't sure what was going to happen when I saw it in the stick, but it actually looks really nice. It has a really nice kind of like balmy, wet look, and it's not like sticky or too tacky on the skin. I mean, I can still feel it, but it's not something where I feel like my hair is going to get caught in it or anything. So that's really, really nice. All right, so far not bad. And now let's go ahead and move on to blush. So I do have two options here. The one that comes in this set, which is called Sweet Peach Peony, and then I purchased the Tiger Lily Queen, which I believe is a little bit brighter. So here is Sweet Peach Peony. And then here is Tiger Lily Queen. Oh, I like this packaging so much better. See how the like cap actually clicks on instead of sits on top? Like this is like really loose already. So I like this packaging a lot more. And here is Tiger Lily Queen. Ooh, that is really bright. Ooh, this Tiger Lily Queen almost looks a little neon. I think I have to go for the Tiger Lily Queen. Okay, so I'm just gonna use my finger and dab some on. Is this a different formula? I think I'm confused by all these different names. So the ones that come in this set are called All Over Face Color. This one that I got, the Nudies Bloom, is All Over Dewy Color. And what made me look is because as I'm tapping this on, this is a lot stickier than these. These were a little bit more, I don't know, just creamy and emollient. This is sticky, actually kind of sticky. I wonder if this is gonna set down. But you know what? I bet the stickiness of this will really help it last through perspiration. Wow, I really like this color. This is so, so pretty. Really kind of like lit up my whole face. Well, to your credit, you guys really not only recommended nude sticks, there was plenty of you that just recommended nude sticks, like full stop, but many of you were very specific in saying get the blush, like the actual blush stick, which is this, what I think you guys were talking about. And this is really, it's really pretty. It's like subtle but bright all at the same time. This Tiger Lily Queen, the full size, the Nudies Bloom that I got, is dual-ended. It has a little brush on this side. It's like a little flat top brush. It's actually very, very soft. But you know what? It's a little too, I feel like it's a little too dense. Okay, since all of these things are supposed to be like multi-purpose, I want to use the Sun-Kissed one, the one that I used as a bronzer. I want to use that on my eyes and see how that goes. So I'm just going to swipe some onto the outer corners here. Let me just do one eye at a time. I'm going to take a rougher brush and see if this is actually dense enough for me to blend. These were so easy to blend that I feel like a fluffy brush will do the trick. Oh yeah, it's doing the trick. Oh, I like that. Let me try putting some of the highlighter inside here. You know, the size of these that came in the set is actually kind of perfect for the eyes. I feel like this would be difficult. You'd kind of have to use a brush first. You couldn't just swipe it straight onto your lid. It's just a little bit too big. But I think that looks pretty good. Let me do the same thing to the other eye. And I'm gonna wear this look around today, so what I'll do is leave a pinned comment down below with like an update of how these wore. I'm really curious personally, and of course I want to let you guys know how it worked out, but I'm starting to really like seriously start to think about what I'm going to pack for Japan, even though it's still months away. But I really don't want to pack that much, you know, makeup. I think my skincare is going to take up enough room, so I really want makeup that I can use like kind of all over my face, and I think these could be great for that. I think that's a decent eye look. I mean, I'm not like, you know, Instagram ready, but I think this is great just for every day. So I'm going to actually try the blush that I didn't use, the Sweet Peach Peony. Again, this is the one that came in the set. I'm going to use this on my lips. I don't know actually if this is a color I'm going to like, but we'll see. I think it's a little bit too light. Let me actually go back to this bronzer, this, why do I keep picking up the wrong one? This Sun-Kissed color. Yeah, that one I think I like a little bit more. So yeah, so the Sweet Peach Peony blush in here is just a little bit too light. There's like a little bit too much like white in the color. All right, well, this ended up being a pretty monochromatic look. I'm just gonna hop off camera, you know, kind of finish up eyebrows, eyeliner, mascara, all that kind of stuff, and I'll be right back. So I've done everything but apply mascara because I have a new mascara that I thought I would try with you guys. Wander Beauty sent this over to me. It's called the Mile High Club Volume and Length Mascara. And I think I've heard very good things about this. I'm not sure if maybe I'm mistaking it for a different Wander Beauty product, but I feel like there's one Wander Beauty product that everyone really loves, and I'm pretty sure it's this mascara. So I'm really excited to try this. Here is the packaging. It's this like fun gold tube. I don't think I've ever used a mascara that came in like a squeezy tube. And here's the mascara wand. Simple wand, nothing terribly fancy. It looks like a bristle hair spoolie. It doesn't look like a plastic one, and I actually like these better than plastic ones. I always feel like the plastic ones are poking me. Ooh, I like the wand. It's like really kind of grabbing my lashes, which is great. And I like that it's not depositing like a crap ton of product that I feel like I have to just like work through and work through. This first coat at least actually seems kind of subdued. All right, so there is 2 coats of the mascara. Sorry, you probably can't see it because of my pathetic eyelashes, but there it is. All right, so that is it for my look. I feel like something's missing. I feel like maybe my lips are a little bit too, like it's a little bit too monochromatic. I'm going to try this Tom Ford Boys and Girls color in Donovan. I mentioned this in my part 2 of my mini reviews for products that I hauled in September 2018. I don't know which video is going to go up first, probably that one. So you probably just heard me talk about this and how I think I've only used it once. And I kind of just want something a little bit warmer and deeper than what I have. And I think this may be it. So I'm just going to put this on right on top. So that's Donovan on the lips. I really like this. This is what I was looking for, but I think I need a little bit of a lip liner. So I took out my Sisley Chocolat lip liner, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just line like right outside where I applied the lipstick. Okay, now I'm really happy with my lips. So just a quick rundown of the Nudestix products. I don't think I like this tinted blur stick. I think it's just a little bit too matte, too dry for my liking. When I first put it on, I felt like it just looked matte, but I feel like now that I've been sitting here with it, like my skin down here is very, very dry, and so it can be a little bit textured, and I feel like this is really emphasizing it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but like right along my jawline here, it just looks a little rough, a little rough down there. So I don't think I'm a big fan of this. I really don't like the packaging. This cap really kind of just keeps slipping off. And being that this is a cream product, I feel like that doesn't help with keeping it emollient. So I don't know, I may return this. I'm gonna think about it, but I may return this. I really enjoy this Tiger Lily Queen Nudies Bloom, this all over dewy color. I think it is a gorgeous color, and I think it's a beautiful blush, and like I said, I feel like it really brightened up my face without looking like overly pigmented, and it was really kind of sticky going on, but it has definitely settled down. I haven't powdered or anything. It definitely has settled down. These guys are okay. I feel like the Sun-Kissed bronze color is not very bronzy. I think it's more of like a nice neutral kind of deep blush. This color I think is just a little bit too light for my skin tone, for blush or for lips. This highlighter is very, very pretty. It's very, very subtle. I mean, it's effective, but it's definitely on the subtle side. So what I will say about all of these products is they blend so easily. So they do make for really good like on the go travel kind of makeup, so long as you like the product. So those are were all of my thoughts on these Nudestix products. Thank you guys so much for recommending these products to me. You guys always recommend the best stuff and things that I don't know, either miss or they've come on and then off my radar or whatever it is. So I thank you. Keep the recommendations coming for sure. I love it. And thank you again for spending some time with me, hanging out today. And let me know your thoughts and comments down below in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. I'll see you in my next video.